Hello. I'm going back to Kuwait today. My flight is at 5 p.m., so I have to leave my apartment at 12 p.m. You know, maybe the road will take 2 hours or 2 hours and a half if it's crowded to the airport, and 3 hours I have to be 3 hours before the airplane travels. Whenever I travel to Kuwait, I always get that feeling of very peculiar excitement. You know that rush of adrenaline you get when if you ever bungee jumped or ever drove very fast in a lane that's gonna be closed in a mile or two, but you're just driving so fast and there's no time for you to hit the brakes, or if you ever done something that's very risky, I get that feeling of a deep surge of chemicals just running all over my body. So sometimes it's very difficult to differentiate whether I'm excited, happy, depressed, or even afraid. Like even when it comes to fear, I'm not a person who's afraid about a lot of things. Like I'm a person who worries. Yes, I worry a lot, but I'm not afraid generally. If there is fear, it's fear of what I'm going to do. If I was in a fight or something, if I was in an argument, I'm always afraid of what I'm going to say. I'm not really afraid of what the other person is going to do or say. So because I have this tendency to just take it a little bit, just a little bit of a notch overboard, just a little bit. So, uh, uh, what drove me to make this video is, and I made a lot of videos actually, I just didn't upload them. Not about this topic, about a lot of topics, but I think I'm gonna upload this one. What made me make a video is the fact that an acquaintance of mine, well, now he's an acquaintance, he used to be a very close friend, just contacted me over Facebook and said, hey, I haven't seen you in ages, call me, and that's my number. And we used to be very close friends, we used to hang out, we had a very big group, but one day he met different sort of type of friends, and he wanted to impress them so bad that he started to change. Then we just disconnected. We didn't fight or anything. He just didn't call me, and I just didn't call him. I was busy with my college and my studies, so I just had to travel. So now he's contacting me, wanting me to call him, and I'm thinking, why now? After all this time, why do you want to talk to me now? Why do you want me to talk to you now? And it got me into thinking, why do people always come at the end of everything? Rarely you would find someone that would help you from the beginning to the end, or starts from the middle and help you. They always come a mile before the finish line, and they would try to help. They would try to be supportive and assist you with whatever you're going through. 5 years in this country, nobody called me. 5 years in this country, I could count the people who called me on one hand, and those people are my parents, my aunt, my other aunt, and that friend that it's, those couple of friends. Each time I have this certain friend that would call me, and I would think that he or she wants to be close to me, but apparently they're just lonely and nobody really lets them talk, or lets them be themselves except me. And it's fine. It's fine if you want to do that for a long time, but don't do that for a while until you find another person. That's not nice generally. And people wonder why am I not being nice with other people right now. It's just strange for me that now I'm at the finish line, now that everything is going to be over, now that I have my psychology diploma, now that I'm going to get my license in dentistry and going to begin my real life, now you want to be friends? Where were you when I got into a car accident? Where were you when I got stabbed? Where were you when I was sick? Where were you when I was hungry here? I mean, yes, I got a scholarship, but sometimes things go bad, and sometimes you don't know if you're going to pay your rent next month or not. A lot of people are peculiar for me. Now you want to help me? Why do you want to help me now? Why? It's what's painful for me, not the fact that you weren't there when I needed you. The fact that you came at the finish line. What, it's 3 months and I'm done? I think I can suck it up for 3 months. I think that I can. I mean, I wish that I was fine and perfect all the time, and you were there in the middle of the road. That would have been nice. And everybody's asking me, why do you keep on saying I can make it alone, I can make it alone? And I'm talking about life regarding love or relationships only. I'm talking about life in general. I can make it alone because I don't need anybody else. All I need, my true and honest belief, is my parents, my family, my one or two friends. One friend is enough. I think if anybody has one close friend, they're pretty lucky. And myself, that's all I need. I don't really need much. Because I've been through worse situations. I've been through situations where I had nobody at all except my family. And now that I know that my family is the only people who will stick with me no matter what, are the only people who would just support me, even if I fuck up repeatedly in front of them, they will make sure that they're there. Maybe in their own version, maybe in their own system, but they will be there. And I'm thankful for that. That's why I don't have this desire and urge for you to support me and be around me. And that's why I question why are you coming over to help me now. It's 5 a.m. right now. I haven't slept since yesterday. I'm a little bit groggy because I had to do a lot of things. But the question of why everyone wants to help me right now is just peculiar to me. And now that I'm going to Kuwait, I will open the possibilities for me to see the people that I had in my life before. But I will not leave a door for close friendship or a close relationship just right away. I will give it 2 years or 1 year of a buffer. Like I won't be close to a person anymore again, any new person again, unless 1 year passes over. Because now I know what a friend is. Now I know what a member of a family is and their value. I can't call anybody a friend. Even if we share secrets or a deep story or two, I can't call them a friend. A friend is a person who would feel what I'm feeling and support me with it, whether I'm right or wrong, but tell me at the same time if I am right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? You could tell me if I'm doing the right thing or not, but feel the same feeling that I do. Maybe don't be as excited or not into it as intensely as I am, but share a part of it, just like I would do to vice versa. You know what I'm saying? I know most of what I'm saying doesn't make sense, and I know that it's probably part of growing up. But every day people shock you and surprise you, and I have a lot of things that shock and surprise people too. But somehow I've managed to make a fool out of myself by not learning from my lessons. But now, after 2 years, I think those past 2 years, I've learned a lot. I think I've passed many tests, and I think that right now, I think I could say that I'm ready. I'm ready to dip my toe in the water and see if I could dive in. I'm not gonna go in right away. I'm just gonna tiptoe, jump in a little bit, then go through a through dive and a thorough dive, and I'll see what goes on. Thank you for listening. I have made a lot of videos about a lot of things, but I can't upload them because I kind of I don't want to flood my YouTube channel with a lot of things, especially that when my life is just as regular as all of yours. So I have nothing special to give, but maybe I'll upload them sooner or later. But they're gonna be late, so you don't have to watch them. Thank you for listening again.